Fear over facts. PM. Stuart Young misrepresents Kamla Persad-Bissessar's economic proposal. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. Prime Minister Stuart Young's recent attempt to characterize opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar's economic proposal as a call for a dangerous devaluation of the Trinidad and Tobago dollar is not only inaccurate, it is a glaring example of fear-mongering meant to mislead the population in the heat of an election campaign. At the heart of the controversy is Persad-Bissessar's statement regarding the elimination of the current dirty managed float and a shift toward market forces within a crawling band. For anyone with even a basic understanding of exchange rate mechanisms, this is not a reckless call to devalue the currency. It is an acknowledgement of the need for greater transparency, stability, and modernity in how we manage our foreign exchange system. Here's why Prime Minister Young's interpretation falls flat and raises serious concerns about either his understanding of economic policy or his intentions to use misinformation as a political tool. Here are 10 reasons why Stuart Young's statement is misleading. 1. A dirty float is not a fixed rate. A dirty float refers to a currency system that is supposedly free-floating but is secretly manipulated by central banks. Persad-Bissessar is calling for a more transparent, rules-based system, not chaos. 2. A crawling band is not a devaluation. A crawling band involves allowing the exchange rate to move within a predefined range over time, helping to avoid sharp devaluations. It is used to prevent currency shocks, not create them. 3. Market forces do not equal immediate devaluation. Allowing market forces to play a role does not automatically mean the TT dollar will plummet. It depends on how the system is structured and managed. 4. Current system has transparency issues. The existing dirty float has led to uncertainty in foreign exchange access. Businesses and citizens alike have complained about the lack of predictability, something a more structured band would improve. 5. Kamla's statement was policy-oriented, not reckless. Persad-Bissessar's statement is consistent with internationally recognized economic reform language. It reflects a forward-thinking policy direction, not recklessness. 6. Stuart Young is not an economist. Despite referencing discussions with finance professionals, Young is not an economist, and his interpretation of the statement lacks the nuance a trained professional would provide. 7. No evidence of immediate devaluation. There is no evidence, neither from the UNC's economic plans nor from credible economic advisors, that a currency devaluation is the party's goal. 8. Undermines voter intelligence. This tactic assumes that citizens don't understand economic terminology and can be easily frightened into rejecting reasonable proposals for reform. 9. Contradicts historical performance. Under Kamla Persad-Bissessar's leadership, 2010 to 2015, the TT dollar remained relatively stable, and economic indicators were stronger than under the current administration. 10. A red herring to distract from PNM's record. Young's focus on a single line, taken out of context, is a clear diversion from the real issues: rising poverty, worsening inequality, and economic stagnation under the PNM. In conclusion, let's talk policy, not politics. Rather than twisting economic language to scare the public, Prime Minister Young and the PNM should engage in honest, fact-based discussions about the future of Trinidad and Tobago's economy. Kamla Persad-Bissessar's remarks reflect a commitment to reforming outdated systems and restoring confidence in the country's fiscal direction. Fear-mongering may win a headline, but it won't build a nation. The electorate deserves better than misrepresentations and scare tactics. They deserve a clear, intelligent debate about policy backed by evidence, not propaganda. The UNC led by Kamla Persad-Bissessar is the only way.